Hi everyone, my name is Kaushal. So today I am going to discuss about the steps. What are the steps that we have to follow to make any app and convert into a Dockerization? So for that, I have created one small project. In this project, there are only the three files: main.py file, Dockerization Docker file, and requirement.py file. In the main.py file, we create the FastApi objects, and after that these are the two endpoints. So why it is necessary to create the object of FastApi? Because whenever we want to access from the UVCon should know that from where the endpoint can be read. Just like that, here UVCon from main class main.py file from where the FastApi object is available. So it is available in this way, and after that application, this code, or you can say this file, may be available on the port number of 8000. I will discuss this file. First of all, just understand what is the purpose of main.py file and why we are using the FastApi objects. So this is the starting point of this file. So from UVCon file, uh, it comes here and search out the app, and after that all the method will be accessible to the unicorn. So this is the one py file, and whatever the requirement we have defined, this is FastApi unicorn, and this is the steps that we have to follow to make the any application, to make the Docker. So this is the first line. What does it means? It will take this image which contains the Python environment, and it downloaded first it, and then after that it will go to it will create the app directory inside that image, and after that it copy the requirement.txt from here to current working directory, means inside the app. After that it will install all the requirement.txt file inside this image. So after installing, we copy all the codes. So in this application, I have only one file, that main.py file. So we copy that main.py file in current directory, which is the /app, and after this one we expose 8000 code. What does it means? So whatever the application, it will be available to outer world on the 8000 port, and this is the command that we execute. Unicorn main.py file, host name is localhost of container, and on which port? This 8000 port. So this is the Docker file. So with this help, it will create the image. So just see here the flow of this one. First of all, FastApi app, main.py defines the API endpoint. Next is dependency. Whatever the requirement.txt, it install the app FastApi and unicorn, and we create the Docker file which will the instruction for the image, creating the image. This is the instruction for making the applications image, and after that we build the image by using this command docker build. So it will create the image, just like that. Suppose we have a window installer inside the cd, so this is the image, and when we run on our laptop or anywhere. After running, you can say that image is running, and where it is running on the laptop. In the same manner, this is the concept of the container. Whenever we execute the Docker run, it will starts that image and application is running inside that container. After that, we can access the application from the outer board through the port mapping. Again, this is the explanation of the Docker file. From python. This means start from the official Python base image. So it will download it, that Python image. After that, create the app folder, and here we install all the requirement.txt, copy the requirement.txt and run the installation of requirement.txt, copy the FastApi application into the image after dependency are ready, and expose 800 means that app listener listen to the port number 8000, and this is the command. This defines the startup command. Ubicon serves the FastApi app on all the interface. Main.app means open the main.py file, find the app objects. So this is the explanation of Docker file. Now these are the some of the commands. Docker build -t, the name of image. So it will build the image from the Docker file in current folder. Docker image, it lists all the image stored on your machines. Docker run -d, minus name, this is the container name, -p, this is the host port. Host port means machine port from where you access. To 8000 means port of the application, and after that the application image name. So it will create the container from the image, run it in the background and name it and maps the port. So first it will comes the host port and after that container port. Docker ps, it's showing the running container so that you can confirm that app is live. Docker logs means to print the container logs to verify the startup or debug problems. Next is Docker stop, it will stop the container without deleting it. Again Docker start, it will start the image again after it has been stops. And Docker rm, what does it means? Remove the container. So these are the some of the commands for making any Docker image or running the container, and we have defined only two endpoints. .get, it will print this message, it means that our container is running properly. And get student means here we provide the some path parameter example. So whenever name is in the URL, insert it into the response. This shows dynamic routing, which is the core API concepts. So this is the overall explanation of the projects. Now I am going to show the all the command manually here. This is the readme file. In this file I have explained each command and also give the steps how to configure on your system. So first of all, I already told you there is only one main.py file and these are the endpoints. Now comes to the first command. What does it mean? So first for creating any Docker image, we have to install the Docker. In my system already there is a Docker running. So so first of all, I will show the what are the images available inside my Docker image. So there is one image is available. No, there is no image. First of all, create a one image. Mine is the Kaushal app. So it will create the Docker image of my application by using the Docker file. What happens? Okay, Docker will. Okay. Now the Kaushal image has been created and I will show here also Kaushal app. This is the image and you can see that inside the container there is no container running of this Kaushal app. Now again Docker image, it will show the image name of Kaushal app that I have already created here. Now this is the exe type of any application. Now how to run? For that we need the container. So in order to run the container, this is the command. So docker run minus d minus even detach mode minus name, and this is the name of the container. Suppose Kaushal container. This is the name of the container, and minus p means this is the port mapping between the machine and the container. So suppose this is the host name of, this is the host, port number means this is machine port number, and 8000 is the port number of the container where the our app is listening. That we have already told you. Inside this we have to define the 8000 means my application is available on 8000 machine from the container. This app is running inside the container on the 8000 port. So this is the container port, and which image name of our, so this is the image name Kaushal app. Yes, now the container has been running. You can check inside the Docker also. Just here say Kaushal and the name of the container, and which image name Kaushal app, and this is the laptop port number. Here from here we hit the container on the 8000 port. I will show the example here also. Local host 9000. So whenever I hit on from this port number, it goes to the container 8000 number, or you can see here that this is the properly running, and this we can find out the response from the container. And this is the first API slash API that I have already defined here. See, Super 30 Docker application. Now we can also get the Swagger docs slash docs, which list all the API that we have defined for this application just here. So this is the one you can try out, execute. Yes, Super 30 application is this one. Now second API is this, try out, and whatever parameter we have defined, suppose Kaushal 1 2 3. So whenever execute, just see the response here. Yes, hello Kaushal 1 2 3, welcome to the Super 30 Docker class that we have defined here. Hello, the name, welcome to Super 30 Docker class. And now comes to the next command after running the container. Okay, after running the container, you can also check the running status of the Docker PS. Yes, there are two containers. One is this one that I have used for myself, and this is the container which is for this application, and I already explain or show you on the browser by hitting this API name. Again I am going to show you this. Actually I have used the 9000 port number. Yes, you can see the output. Hello Rahul, welcome to this, and student name is the Rahul. Now comes to the to check the log of Docker, we use this command docker logs, and container name is Kaushal container. Container, it is showing the all the logs of our container. Now in order to stop the container, if our work is completed, we can use this command by to stop the container without deleting this container. So Kaushal container, now it is stops, and you can see from this finish the service, and yes, uptime is 23, and I can show on the here also, you can check here, this is now stop, but the container is available again. And in order to again start the Docker, this is the command docker start Kaushal container. Now you can see from here, now it is running. Next command is that stop and remove the container after the demo. So I already told you the stop command, how to stop here, like this one. Now it is stop, just here, and in order to delete this Docker rm Kaushal container. Now the container has been removed from the Docker. See here, that image already be, that container already be removed also. So this is the explanation of all the commands, and I have already run all these commands and explain each one file in detailed manner. Hope you people understand and you people like my video. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.